Hi everybody in YouTube and Merry Early Christmas, and this is a video on my best Christmas horror films, which is Christmas related horror movies, which most of them are pretty much slashers in the slasher genre. And this is new and improved. I did one a few years back which I added pics and music to, and there's some more which I have seen over the years which I decided to add. First up is Silent Night, Bloody Night, which I plan on revisiting later on tonight, and this is available on several bargain DVDs and several bargain DVD compilations, and I think there's a special edition of it available, and I always thought it was I think it's a pretty good slasher film. John Carradine is in it, and heard that Lloyd Kaufman had produced it. Next up is Gremlins, and this is from '84, and this is the Joe Dante movie produced by Steven Spielberg, where this kid, this 20-something-year-old kid gets this unusual pet for Christmas, and he accidentally spills water on it, and these creatures start popping out called gremlins, and they start wreaking havoc on the town, and this is very enjoyable. Next up is P2, and I only watched this once, but I thought this was very good, very enjoyable, where this office worker is held captive by this crazed this crazed security guard in the office, and really suspenseful and enjoyable. Next up is the And All Through the House segment from the 1972 anthology Tales from the Crypt, with Joan Collins as this woman who murders her husband on Christmas Eve, who gets stalked by this escaped mental patient in a Santa costume. And the episode from the Tales from the Crypt series is also pretty good also, but the original from the movie will always be the best. These next two are remakes, and I've decided to add them because I think they are pretty good Christmas-related horror movies. And this first one I had added on my video a few years back, and this is the 2006 version of Black Christmas. I like that the Billy character was given a backstory, and it's a little bit different from the original because there's a little bit more gore in it, but it's very entertaining. And next up is Silent Night, which is the remake of the movie Silent Night, Deadly Night, and this is very entertaining and enjoyable. Christmas Evil from 1980, watched it a couple times, and I think it's very, very good and enjoyable, and the ending has to be seen to believe. Next up is the original Silent Night, Deadly Night from '84, and this is the out-of-print Anchor Bay version. Even though they had reissued the double feature DVD of the first two movies, if you can find this really cheap, get it. And this is definitely an excellent slasher movie. Love Linnea Quigley's death scene in it. And last but not least is the original Black Christmas from 1974, and really suspenseful, and Margot Kidder in it is pretty good, so is John Saxon, and love how the girl who gets suffocated by the plastic never gets found, and the credits are pretty creepy, and this is definitely a classic all the way. Well, that's been it for this video, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. Until then, hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.